it's that time. We are back. Couple of weeks. A lot has happened. It's time for the Sports Unfolded NBA show. I'm your host, Ron Rigo, and my co-host, the big dog himself, Kenny. It's almost playoff time.
Yeah. Yep.
It's almost playoff time, and
So
I'm
excited.
looking at those standings. There's a lot of things brewing out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of things brewing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. We have to address the fact that Denver changed their coach.
Ridiculous.
What are they thinking?
Ridiculous.
Why would they do this?
Ridiculous. And half the season's gone. They're going to make the playoffs.
Half.
Or the play. Well, actually, it's the end of the season. I don't know what they're thinking. You need to keep Jokic happy because he's the leader of the team. And if he's not happy, nobody else is happy.
I mean, I don't understand it. Yes, okay, they're 4-6 in their last 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
They slipped from third to fourth. Does that even matter?
No, it doesn't matter. They're still a championship team.
I mean, if anything, now you're going to have to play the Clippers, who are in fifth place? Is that a bad thing?
That's not really a bad thing, but Kawhi doing his thing right now. And that team's
because I'll tell you, I'd rather play the Clippers than Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Because Memphis, I mean, who knows what could happen with them?
Yeah.
There are so many factors about, what team shows up with that, right?
Right.
At least you know what you're getting with the Clippers.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just say that guy doesn't exactly perform very well in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't understand. You go 4-6 and now you fire your coach. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, did he sleep with somebody's wife? Of course, that's a shot at Iduka, right?
That's not funny. Zero funny, Ron. Zero funny. Zero funny, Ron.
Oh, and I just caused the viewer to leave.
See?
It was probably Iduka. He wanted to see what was going on, what our opinions are of the playoffs, and as soon as I said that was it. He bounced. And he's back. See? He came right back. But no, seriously though, why? What happened?
I have no idea, Ron. I have no idea. So I mean, so what? He wasn't. So what? They were 4-10 in the last or whatever. It doesn't matter because they're still a playoff team.
You still have the best player in the league.
Thank you.
Arguably, I mean, he's won like 1 million MVPs the last few years.
Right. So he has 3 years left on his contract. He won't be there. He will not be with Denver. Wow. I guarantee he will actually be traded.
You're hearing it here before anybody else. I don't think I've heard that from anyone.
Thank you. I'm telling you, as soon as this year's over and they don't make a deep run, he'll be actually traded.
Wow.
That's how much he respected Mike Malone.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me. I mean, you go into a little slump, and it's not even a bad slump. You still won 4 in the last 10. I mean, it's not great, but really? Really? It's not like the Bruins that lose like 9 games in a row, 10 games in a row. That's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
This is just sputtering a little bit. They're on cruise control because, frankly, it doesn't matter if they're playing the Clippers. I'm sorry, it just doesn't matter. Can the Clippers surprise Denver? Yes, they can, especially now with a new coach.
Yeah, but
I still got to think the Joker's going to show up and he's gonna have that series under control.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, it's a close MVP race, and I think Joker's going to get it. I do. I mean, hats off to.
I don't think he's getting it.
I,
SGA is getting that
I
MVP.
don't know. I don't know.
Did you see their record?
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
They're playing at an 825 win percentage.
Yeah, I know.
825.
I know.
How do you not give it to him?
I know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close.
No love for Luca? He's not eligible, is he? Has he
No.
played enough games?
No.
He's got a grin like he could get it.
Nope, he can't get it. Not enough games.
So that is like the big news, right? That is, those are the headlines and it came out of nowhere. Like, I thought it was, personally, when I saw the post on the internet, I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
It just didn't sit well.
Yeah, it didn't sit well. It didn't sound right to me either. I was like, what? Excuse me? And I was like,
Like, if you want to fire somebody, fire Phoenix's coach.
True.
I mean, how do you not win with that squad, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but that is fireable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Golden State dropped out of the top 6, right? They're in a play-in position right now.
Yeah.
You don't see them firing Kerr.
Yeah, but they'll be good because they'll go against, in the first round. I'm hoping they go against the Lakers in the first round so they can just blow them out.
Yeah, but the Lakers will play the 6th seed.
Yeah.
Which is Memphis right now.
No.
Yeah. That's how it works, Kenny.
3-6.
3-6, right?
Yeah. 3-6.
Memphis.
Is it 3-6 right now? Oh, this is from my phone. Those are from last week. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, you're right.
Memphis is in the 6th spot. Golden State and Minnesota are play-in qualifiers.
Yeah, but that'll change. They'll change.
Along with Sacramento and Dallas. How is Dallas even in this? Are they going to pull? Is Dallas going to pull another move like they did the year they tanked on purpose so they can't make the playoffs?
No. Nico's not that smart. Nico's not that smart. He's been screwed over once.
Did you see the Dallas Laker game?
Oh man. Fire.
Everybody was telling him to fire him.
He should, yo. You know what? They shouldn't fire him because he got bamboozled.
If they don't fire him, that means it came down from the top dogs.
No, he got bamboozled.
Yeah.
He got bamboozled. The Lakers bamboozled him.
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No. The Lakers bamboozled Nico.
It was all about the casino, Kenny.
No,
I'm telling you.
It's not all about the casino. This guy got bamboozled. Okay. Nico's naive. He got bamboozled. His friend screwed him over. Okay. That's what happened. Okay. His friend screwed him over. Oh, yeah. I'm taking right off your hands. If it's a headache for you, yeah. I'll give you this one and this one. Yeah. You're not going to get any other thing for him.
As unathletic, I will say, I won't use some other harsher words. As unathletic as Luka is, he's pretty damn great.
Luka magic, baby. Luka magic.
Could you imagine if he was in shape?
Yo, I'm telling you what it is, yo. If you are married or related to a supermodel, you are You're just a man, yo. Should I go down the list?
Yes.
Tom Brady married a supermodel. What happened? What happened? What happened? Dog? And as soon as he got rid of her, what happened, man? What happened? He had to retire. He had to retire. He had to retire. He
He
had to
didn't have to
retire.
retire.
Oh, he had to retire because that magic was gone. Okay, all right.
That magic was not gone.
Okay, all right. The magic was gone. Okay, gone. Zero. Sorry. Giselle left. Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't got that magic. That supermodel magic no more. Gone. Luca, his mom, supermodel. There you go, Doc. There you go.
All right. What about Michael
Michael who?
Phelps?
Michael Phelps? I think it's system models. I'm not sure.
No. Michael Jordan didn't marry a supermodel.
Oh, he was. Don't get me started. Don't get me started with this bum. Don't get me started with that bum, yo.
What about LeBron? Wait, did he ever get married? He's not married, right?
Why you disrespecting LeBron? Why you disrespecting LeBron, yo? He is married to Savannah. Savannah, okay? Savannah.
Oh, he is married?
Oh, my gosh, yo. This guy, yo. The disrespect LeBron.
I just thought he was staying single in case, a spot opened up for, like, Diddy.
You know what? Thank you, Pedro. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We know LeBron's not in Denver. Thank you. Was unfolded. He's married.
I don't have the chat working again.
Good. Because they can be on my side and they can expose you for what you really are, Ron.
That's fine. I'm concerned that we haven't seen Danny in weeks.
I know. What did you do to him? What did you do, Ron?
I think I scared him away. He couldn't take the heat, Kenny. Couldn't take it.
So you kicked him out the kitchen.
Well, this is what happens when you force our hand, and if you try to, and I try to back me into a corner, I'm coming out. I'm coming out and scratching and clawing my way out.
Okay, right.
And he tried to put me in that corner, and I am the epitome of a great boxer, right? You're not going to let me get in that corner and get a beating, right? I'm coming back out, and I am slugging away, and he couldn't handle it. Don't come at me with all this LeBron this constantly. His Lakers, my Lakers, they're the best. We're going to win the championship. Don't do that. You want me to talk nice? Don't constantly stick it in there. Don't go on going on daily.
Whoa.
Don't go on going on daily and try to force us to talk about the basketball situations, right, with LeBron. I don't want to hear it. I don't like doing it in the NFL, talking about Aaron Rodgers all the time. Overrated. I don't want to do it with LeBron all the time. Overrated. Not by much, but he's overrated. He's at best number 5. At best. So he couldn't handle me coming at him. Couldn't handle it.
Drorino says you put the Ron in LeBron.
Who?
Drorino.
Drorino
in the house for show.
All right. Well, welcome. I'm glad. I wish I could see the comments.
Chat?
It's kind of frustrating that we're not getting the comments.
I don't think you want to see the comments. I don't think you want to see the comments. I don't think
that's okay. That's okay.
You want to see the comments, though.
Every dog has their day, right? You've had a day.
I don't have days. I don't have a day. I don't.
All right. So if we look at how easy is it going to be for OKC to get to the championship?
It's not gonna be easy at all. It's not gonna be easy at all. It's their first time. Every other time they first or second round, but it's gonna be hard for them. They haven't been there before, so it's gonna be real hard for them.
If you look at it, Golden State, Minnesota, Sacramento, and Dallas are in the play-ins, right?
Yeah.
By looking at that, you would think Golden State and Minnesota should be coming out. Should be. Sacramento, though. Watch Sacramento. But if it all stays the way it is and Golden State becomes number 7, they would have to play Houston. And Minnesota would then have to play OKC. Can Minnesota beat OKC?
Yeah, they can. They can.
How?
They can because they're similar. They're very similar. They like to run. OKC likes to run. Minnesota likes to run. And that guy
and they can pull up the upset.
Yeah, they can pull an upset. They can.
Who would be able to lead the way for Minnesota? That's the question. I'm not buying that.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I get. Look, it's got to come from somewhere, else. Like OKC can just tie him down, basically.
No.
I think they can control him.
No, he's everywhere. He is everywhere. He is too quick, too fast, too strong. He can get to the basket anytime he wants. You leave him open, he's a shooter.
All right, so Minnesota can take him out. All right.
One more thing. The so-called MVP has a weakness. Okay, he's only shooting 24% from 3. He can shoot the mid-range. He can get to the basket, but once they lock that down, he got to shoot the 3, and it's not going to be good.
Okay.
So SGA better develop a 3-point shot real quick, or it's going to be out in the first round if you're going to get Minnesota.
So if they get by this in the first round, most likely they would have to play Denver or the Clippers.
They better act for the Clippers because Denver will sweep them.
Didn't they lose to Dallas last year?
Yeah.
And now if you have Denver that you got to play,
they will get swept. OKC will.
Let me ask you this, Kenny. Do you think OKC is going to make it to the championship?
I don't think so. I don't.
They lack the experience, right?
Yeah, they lack the experience. They lack the experience.
But they have to get it eventually, right? They played in the playoffs last year. They got beat, of course. And do you think they've learned from that?
I hope so. But it all depends on the way the ball bounces. I'm telling you right now, if they get past the first round and they have to play Denver, nah.
But they've owned the conference 37-13 in their own conference this year.
Okay, regular season. But
that's right. Regular season.
But and I know the playoffs are a different beast.
They are. And I look at the progression of the Celtics. I think that's a great example, right?
Yeah.
You look at them, it took them a few years to get that experience.
Yeah.
And, they went to the championship against Golden State, and that experience wasn't there for the championship games. And that's why, Steph Curry just took it over because of that experience, right? And then they went back, and then they had that experience in the finals, and then they were able to overcome all of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like OKC has to do that in order to get to the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do think they're going to win their first round.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if they can beat Denver or not.
They can't.
I mean, there has to be other people stepping up. And I know this team has the experience behind it. So that's going to be the key series right there.
Yeah.
Because then if you go on, who are you going to play? You're going to play Houston or the Lakers most likely, and that's not even a guarantee.
Yeah.
Because there's still other teams out there like Golden State that would be on that side of the bracket if it was to end like it is right now. And I never count them out.
No.
I never do.
No, you can't count them out.
So, I mean, if the Lakers come out of that side, I think they get blown out.
Look, when Jimmy Butler and Steph are on the court together, they are 21-4.
Yeah. The
21
problem is
21-4.
they haven't been.
21-4. They're 21-4. When they're together, they're 21-4.
Yeah.
21-4, Ron. 21.
Health. Yeah. That is the factor with Golden State. That's the factor.
They're as healthy as they can be. This team has changed. I thought Jimmy Butler was going to be a bust on there. He has turned it up.
Told you.
21. Oh, here we go. Told you. Okay, Ron. Told you. Oh, here we go. Told you. I don't remember you telling us, but okay. All right. But yeah.
No, what I said, that Butler is a good number 2 because of that hustle, that determination, all of those factors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The problem I didn't foresee is their number 3, 4, 5, and 6 actually have played much better. That's the improvement.
So Draymond's always been there.
Yeah, but he hasn't been as good as he is right now in this season. You know, before the All-Star game, he was not very good. After the trade, he's been playing like his old self. A disturber.
Interesting, Ron.
Did you see that body check with LeBron? How soft is LeBron when he bounced off of Draymond? And they called the foul on Draymond. He was just standing there. That was all LeBron flopping.
He took a hit. LeBron took a hit. Y'all know what you're talking about, flopping. Well, disrespect LeBron. Yo, he be getting fouled out there, boy. He be getting roughhoused and manhandled and. I don't know what you're talking about, yo.
Do you see? So you don't see OKC going to the championship?
No.
I tend to agree with you. They haven't gone through their growing pains yet.
No, they haven't.
They need to experience a heartbreaking loss first.
Oh.
You know?
Uh-huh.
A reality check. They haven't gotten that one yet.
You
know, yeah, they lost to Dallas last year, but Dallas was a good team last year.
True.
You know, they gotta experience a defeat that is not expected. And I think this is the year they do that. Next year, though. Next year. All right, let's talk about Cleveland's path. Right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I can find it. I don't know if I uploaded it. I didn't upload it. All right, so don't have the fancy graphic. So Cleveland's path is a little different, right?
Yeah.
First round easy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was to end right now, it would probably be the Atlanta Hawks or the Magic. I don't see either team being able to compete.
No.
It would be a sweep in my book, either team. Orlando, I think, could possibly win one, but I think it's a sweep. So their first round isn't the problem. However, second round, you're talking Pacers, Bucks. That's a little different. If Giannis plays, out of his mind, like you know how he gets, right? He just says, "You know what? I'm winning." There's not a whole lot of there's not many players that can really stop him in the league if he wants it badly, right?
Yes, true. But you have to remember there's no Damian. There's no Damian Lillard. He's off for the season. Yeah. So against Indiana Pacers, that's not going to happen. Okay, that is not going to happen. They need a Damian Lillard to be that second scorer. I mean, Giannis.
So you think that Indiana can take that, right?
Yeah.
And it's not ridiculous to think that because Indiana is the higher seed. They're number 4. Milwaukee is number 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Indiana has a better team.
Much better team. Much better defense.
Yes,
much better offense.
I agree with that.
They coach very well. They got Miles Turner.
The Freak can be a difference maker. I don't know if he can be a difference maker for 4 games.
No.
But he can.
Well, he can,
just
but
a big boy, right?
Yeah, he can, but I don't think he has enough energy to do it 4 games in a row.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that Indiana's going to win that series?
Yeah.
If that was the series, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. If that was series.
So now, do you think is the path for the Cavaliers? Can they get past Indiana?
It's going to be tough. It's
not a cakewalk, right?
It's not a cakewalk. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, and when you look at that, I mean, I'm looking at the Celtics path. I think the Celtics path is much easier than Cleveland's path. Yes, I know, the Celtics have to play the Knicks, but the Knicks just can't match up to the Celtics. They've been manhandled by Boston all year long.
Yeah,
they have zero confidence.
Yeah, that's true. But
so even if they do get by Indiana, they have to face the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, but wrong.
And I don't wish that on anybody because every night you don't know who it's going to come from, but it's coming.
The thing I'm worried about is Jaylen Brown is hurt. He doesn't want to take rest. There's 4 games left in the season. He doesn't want to take those 4 games off. He wants to play through it. And the other day, he was a shell of himself. He had the first quarter, then they sat him. That's the thing I'm scared about. If you're hurt, take the 4 games of rest. Don't try to play through it.
I look at it this way. He's going to be forced to sit.
He's not.
At least the last game. The last game.
Mazzulla's not going to do that. I hope he does. I hope he does, but he's not going to do that.
I think he will.
I think so. I hope he does, but he's not going to do that.
Give Mazzulla some credit here. Like, this team is good. This team is good.
It's good, but it's not hungry. It's satisfied.
Oh, it's not. It's hungry.
Yes. No,
I think it's hungry.
No, they're not.
Look.
They're not.
If I'm Joe Mazzulla,
they're content.
All I do is say, "Hey, how about those Olympics? You plan on going next time?" That's all you have to say.
That doesn't matter.
That's all you have to say, and that'll get them up.
And that's the case. He should have been MVP. They're not. They are not hungry. They're
Look,
satisfied, Ron. They're satisfied. Look at the way they play.
Jason Tatum was not gonna. He's not a contender for MVP
All right.
because of the fact he is so underrated as a player.
No, he's not underrated.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
They don't give him his respect.
They don't give him respect. This
No,
guy can
they
shoot
don't.
the lights out. Are you kidding me, Ron? Ron, this
No.
guy can shoot the lights
Yes,
out.
he does,
He's
and
one of
I
the best.
understand
He's
that.
one of the
But
best
that
players
doesn't
in the
mean,
league.
Kenny,
Ron,
that doesn't
he's
mean that
one of the
the
best players in
people
the
that are
league.
voting
He's
on
not overrated.
MVP are even talking about him. They're not.
Ron,
They're not talking about
he's
him.
one of the best
He
players
doesn't
in the
get the
league, Ron.
respect.
He doesn't. He gets all the respect. He's one of the best players
No,
in
he
the league.
doesn't.
Are you
From
kidding me,
who?
Ron? Are you
From
kidding
who?
me?
Who's giving him the respect?
He's number 5 in MVP racing. They give him the
Right.
respect. It's just lackadaisical. They won last year. Okay, all right, yeah, we're
Yeah,
shooing.
but
No,
that's not what I'm
no.
saying, Kenny.
Just saying,
There
like,
is no one. The only person talking about him is Perkins. That's the only guy that's talking about him.
Ron, he's not underrated. He's Jason Tatum.
He's underrated.
He's
underrated.
not. He's not.
I'm telling you.
I'm
Kenny,
telling
they're
you,
not talking about him. They're not talking about him.
It's
They have
lackadaisical.
already said the
It's
Celtics are not winning. They're not winning. That's what all the critics say.
Yeah, because they're lackadaisical. They're not hungry anymore. They're
And that's
not.
where you're wrong.
I'm telling
Kenny,
you,
the
Ron. I'm wrong.
first
I'm telling
time
you.
that they're in the playoffs and they're not the
Ron.
favorite,
Ron.
that's going to trigger something. And you watch. You watch, Kenny.
No, it's not gonna trigger anything. It's not gonna trigger anything because if Jaylen Brown goes into Madison Square Garden and he's all banged up, don't have any rest, and he's around, the Knicks are gonna eat us alive.
So you think if Jaylen Brown isn't 100%,
we're not hungry
the Knicks
anymore.
win?
We're lackadaisical. We're shooting. When we shoot 58, we need to shoot 58 threes a game. 68 threes a game.
I think you're underrating the Celtics. I think you are.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth, Ron.
You've already
I'm
checked
just
out.
telling the truth.
You can tell. That's fine.
Telling the truth,
but
Ron.
It has to make sense, Kenny.
It does. They're lackadaisical. If you see the games, either it's a blowout
I never said they weren't.
They're lackadaisical.
They've been on cruise control the whole entire season.
They are lackadaisical. They're going through the motions. Like people say, they're going through the motions.
That's what I just said.
And when the playoff come time, they better be ready. Because if they're not, Madison Square Garden will eat them alive.
You don't think they'll be ready, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't. I do not. I'll say right here, I do not. I do not.
Yeah.
Because you can cruise all you want to through the regular season, but like I said before, playoffs are different. Crowds are different. Home court is different.
And I get that, Kenny. But when it comes time for playoffs, and even if Brown is 50%, that's not going to matter against the Knicks, Kenny. And they have zero confidence against the Celtics. And when you think about how many times they played with guys out of the lineup, and you don't have Brown and Tatum in some of those games, and what happens? Double P and White go off for 40 each.
Come on now.
I'm just saying, you never know where it's coming from, Kenny.
Okay. All right, Ron. Okay. All right, Ron. Calm down. Ron, calm down right now. Calm down right now. Okay.
It's true.
I love Double P. I love Double P with all my heart. I love him as a bench player, but come on now. That's one game, okay? That's one game.
Right. It is one game.
Okay. All right.
How many games has he done it?
We're talking about Madison Square Garden, okay? The Mecca, Ron, okay?
Kenny,
Ron.
are you saying that He is not going to be as good in the playoffs. Did you not see him play last year?
Ron,
Kenny, you're wrong.
Ron.
You're as wrong about this than you are about having Golden State number 5 in the power rankings.
All right. Last week they were number 5. Okay, all right. Okay, Ron, okay, all right. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, Ron, this Celtics team is not hungry. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not hungry. It's not hungry. It's lackadaisical, and they better be prepared, okay, for whoever's in the first round. Because let me tell you something. If they want to go in lackadaisical, we're going to shoot the three. You live by the 3, and you certainly can die by the 3. Okay.
Are you saying that they're going to get upset in the first round?
I'm not saying that, but they better be prepared. They better be prepared. Because if you win by the 3, you can die by the 3.
So I can't wait for you to eat your hat.
Okay, all right, okay, I will.
I'm just saying.
I will. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Yep.
The only team that I worry about in the East is Cleveland. It's the only team. I don't think anybody else is good enough to compete.
Okay, all right.
Even with a 50% Jaylen Brown.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
That's it. Cleveland, Boston in the conference finals.
Okay, all right. You said it. I didn't.
All right, Kenny. It is time to do you know?
Here we go. From robbed to robbed. Okay, I'm ready.
I hope you're ready because your record is kind of crappy.
I blame you. Give me crap.
I blame you. Here are all the stats if you want to get in on this.
Wow, really?
You might want to give Kenny some hints.
You gotta put my business out there. What are you, Boston Celtics? You gotta put my business out there, yo.
Kenny, you're 12 and a half and 32.
Wow. Why can't we go through human resources, yo? You gotta put my business out there. What are you, Celtics?
You are like the New Orleans Pelicans here. All right, Kenny, do you know?
All right, I'm ready.
Who holds the record for points in a playoff game for Cleveland?
Yeah, fucking go, yo.
Wait.
Who holds?
Is this on? Did you hear me? Is my volume on?
Who holds the?
Who holds the record for points
in
a playoff game?
Points in a playoff game.
Points in a playoff game for Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm gonna go Kyrie Irving.
Kenny, I tried to give you a gimme.
Oh, here we go.
LeBron James, Kenny. 51 points. Versus the Golden State Warriors in Game 1, 2018.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Correct.
I know it's right. That was a gimme. A layup. And we know LeBron never misses layups.
You know what, Ron? I bet I see you in the street, Ron. I bet I see you in the street. All right, next one.
In the street?
Yeah, but I see you in the street, Ron.
Oh.
Bet I see you in the street, Ron.
Bring it. You don't think I've scrapped in the streets?
You know what? I forgot where you were. The mean streets?
About what, 12 years ago? I got jumped by these people in a parking lot coming out of work, and I was walking past them, and one sucker punched me. Somebody yelled out to me, and I turned around to see what was up. Punch right in the face. Put me down on one knee. I fought 4 of them off.
Oh, okay, Ron.
In the middle of a street.
Okay.
I fought all 4 of them and chased them back to where they came from.
Chased them back from where they came from.
That's right. I'm a tough son of a bitch.
Hey, okay.
Tough son of a bitch. Just saying.
All right.
Just saying.
All right.
12 years ago. Of course, now I'm old and decrepit.
Mm.
But I can still scrap.
Join the club. Join the club.
All right, Kenny. Question number 2.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have a little better of a time with this one. Even though that was a layup.
You know what?
Maybe you can hit a free throw. Who holds the record for points in a playoff game for the New York Knicks?
Ooh. Ooh.
New York Knicks playoff game.
Huh? Okay. It's not Pat Ewing. I know that's right. It might be Latrell Sprewell. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna narrow it down. I think because playoffs. I know it's not Melo. So I'm going with and I know it's not Ewing.
Well,
not Ewing.
Knowing who it isn't is great.
It happened last year.
Who said that?
It didn't happen last year. Did it happen
Who
last
said
year?
that? Who said that? Who said that?
Last year?
Kenny, who said that?
Well, that would be Brunson. No, it didn't have Brunson. No.
I wish I could see the comments because you're not telling me.
I'm gonna go with Brunson. It happened last year.
They gave you a hint?
Who was balling last year? Brunson?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I take Brunson. Yeah.
Yes, it is Jalen Brunson. So who's the one that gave you the hint?
No one gave me no hint.
Somebody commented.
The comments were they're going to get dominated in the playoffs. Smile. They were all wearing LeBron jerseys. The guys you beat up. That's what he said. They all remember the guys you beat up were all wearing LeBron jerseys. They might have.
Once they hit me with a sucker punch, I was just seeing red and I just went crazy. I caught one coming up from being on my knee. I gave somebody a left. Oh, I had to have broken his nose. Had to have. Oh, what a shot. Right in the face. Boom. Dropped him like a bag of dirt.
See, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, I'm that too. So, Kenny, you got one right. You got one right. Now you're at 13.5. Now the question is, can you get the bonus of that question?
Here we go.
Who were they playing?
Who are they playing?
Who were they playing when he scored his 47 points?
Boston Celtics. No.
Philadelphia 76ers in the first round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, well.
And we were all shocked that Philadelphia lost, right?
I wasn't.
I'm just saying.
I wasn't shocked at all.
All right, Kenny. Here's the harder question of the three. You should be 2-2 right now. Just saying. 2 for 2. You should have been.
Okay.
Freaking Kyrie instead of LeBron. All right. Who holds the record for points in a playoff game for the LA Lakers? This is not so easy. There's a lot of players in Lakers history. A lot of them. Who holds the record for playoff points in a game for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Has to be Kobe Bryant. Has to be Kobe Bryant. If not, I'm not playing this game no more, yo.
Somebody give him a hint.
It has to be Kobe. It has to be Kobe. It can't nobody. Okay, let me think. The playoff game.
This one isn't as obvious as. I'm not saying it's not a great player. It's definitely a great player. Not as obvious though.
It's not as obvious. Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna go with Elgin Baylor.
There it is. Elgin Baylor is correct, Kenny. Elgin Baylor is correct.
Of course.
Do you know how many points he had?
Oh, jeez. Now you're pushing it, yo. I don't know. 53, 59.
Can you give me one number?
I don't know. 68. I don't know. 75.
You keep throwing out a bunch of numbers. This is for a bonus point.
All right, we're going 78.
No. 61. And I'll give you, you know what? I'll even give you an extra bonus question.
Oh my God, yo, here we go.
Who did he do it against?
Oh my God, yo. It was even before I was born. What are you talking about? What are you doing this year?
What team? You got the guy. What team did he score the 61 points against?
Okay, all right. Let's see. We're gonna get Boston Celtics.
Correct.
Right, Boston
Correct. See? Kenny, you just picked up 3 points today. 3.
And I got robbed. A lot of these freaking questions. These questions are fixed.
How are they fixed?
Questions are fixed. You know.
Kenny, I gave you. You should have 4 points.
I don't think these questions are organic. I think you're out to get me.
Okay, you missed a layup. That's all I'm saying. But Kenny, look at this. Look at these numbers now.
If you expose me, I have to expose you next time we're on.
But you just picked up a bunch of points on this. 3-1 isn't so bad today, right? It's your best day.
Oh, my best day, huh?
Best day of this season.
You know what, Ron?
All right, well, that's pretty much it. We're going to wrap things up. Hopefully we'll be here next week. We have 4 games, right?
4 games left this season.
So playoffs start when? Next weekend?
Next weekend.
So we will be here on Thursday. Oh, wait. No.
Oh.
Next Thursday is the NFL preview.
Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, boy.
So maybe we'll do it on Wednesday and see if we can preview the playoffs.
Yeah.
So Friday, Sports Unfolded, live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can check out the playoff preview NBA show next Wednesday. We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And then, of course, the Sports Unfolded NFL Draft Watch Party. The party.
Okay.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Check that out. That's why you need to go to YouTube and subscribe and click that little bell so you know when we go live.
Ding.
Thank you, Kenny, for being here, and thank you everybody for watching now and later. And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Have a great day.